तो हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे कुछ लिटरेरी डिवाइसेस। तो नेक्स्ट जो है वो है ऑक्सीमोरॉन। इट इज अ लिटरेरी डिवाइस दैट juxtaposes contradictory terms. For example, grow smaller, seriously funny, clamp down. Oxymoron include two opposite words. For example, grow smaller. These are opposite to each other. The next one is ballad. Narrative poem typically consisting of a series of four-line stanzas. It is a lyrical form of poetry that tells us a story using poetic structures such as rhyme schemes and meter. In addition to this, ballads are meant to be set to music to enhance the story. In ballad, we use music to convey the message or story from generation to generation. The example of ballad is when you were with me, my baby, my love, my life has so many reasons to live. My love for you will never end. This stanza is an example of ballad. The next term is epic. It is a long narrative poem that tells the story of heroic deeds normally accomplished by more than human characters. For example, the best example of epic poem is Paradise Lost by John Milton. The next one is hyperbole. It is often a boldly overstated or exaggerated claim or statement that adds emphasis without the intention of being literally true. For example, she is more beautiful than the moon and star. I love you to the moon and back. In picture, you are seeing that I'm so hungry, I could eat you. This is also an example of hyperbole. The next one is transferred epithet. It is a figure of speech in which the epithet is transferred from the appropriate noun to modify another to which it does not really belong. For example, a sleepless night, a happy day. These are transferred epithet. The next term is meter. It is a regular pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables that gives a line of poetry a predictable rhythm. Next, literary device is myth. It is a symbolic narrative, usually of unknown origin and at least partially traditional, that relates actual events and that is especially associated with religious beliefs. The best example of myth is a story of Prometheus. And myth also describes the actions of heroes or explains the origins of elements of nature. The next is ode. An ode is a poem written as tribute to a person, place, or thing. For example, ode on intimations of immortality from recollections of early childhood. This is a poem written by William Wordsworth, and this is the best example of English language ode. The next term is euphemism. It is a polite word or expression that is used to refer to things which people may find upsetting or embarrassing to talk about. For example, we feel shy to discuss on the topic of sex or on health issues or on death. So we use word passed away instead of died for better conversation, or we use the word make love instead of sex. So these are the examples of euphemism. The last one is anachronism. It is a literary device that places someone or something associated with a particular historical time in the wrong time period. The example of anachronism is the minister's clothes in the painting. So, this is the end of my lecture about literary elements and literary terms. Thank you for your listening. Stay connected for coming lectures. Okay, Allah Hafiz.